Hello guys, welcome to a new vlog. Today I'm in Clark City. The main reason why we came here is to watch a movie because the cinemas at home are mostly closed. But besides that, we are also here to look around. Many of you were requesting me to check out Clark. So right now we are in Clark Global City. I don't really know much about this place. I just know they started to develop this area to be like a business hub of Clark. And also in this video I'm going to do the same like I did in a previous video. While I will bring you along my day, I'm also going to answer some of your questions that you've been asking. But first we are going to look around in the global city. Yeah, we can already see a lot of like large buildings. There's a medical city and an army jeep. Really easy to cross here. The road is mostly just empty. A lot of buildings here are still under construction. I think it's going to be like a huge area that's going to look just like this part. There are already like banks and different kinds of business houses, but a lot is still empty. This place kind of reminds me of Makati. It looks really similar. I've never been to the global city there in Manila, but I've been to Makati area. And it looks similar to that, just that one was a lot busier and a lot of people. This area is quite empty. There's a cute little park here, but literally only a few people walking around. Other than that, just the people who are working on the constructions. These buildings are still not ready. There were a Family Mart shop here, which is kind of like a 7-Eleven, and I got some coffee because I didn't even have coffee yet today. And they had a really interesting thing, this chilled taho. Taho is a local like breakfast food kinda that you will only be able to buy to street vendors, but this is like a store-bought version and it's even strawberry flavored, so I'm very excited to try this. So this is the soft tofu, just strawberry flavored. They have the tiny sagu pearls, which also seem to be strawberry flavored, and then you need to add the brown sugar syrup on top. It's very good. I enjoyed the regular taho. Well, I only tried it once. I only got the chance to find a street vendor who sell it once, but I really liked it. But the strawberry flavor one is really nice also. Just walking around a little bit now and enjoying the coffee, so I thought I would already answer one of the questions. There's a recurring question that you guys been asking, which is like if I miss Hungary and why did I leave Hungary and when will I go back? And the answer to that is that I don't really miss it yet. When I first moved to the Philippines, it took me 2 years to be able to visit back to Hungary, and by that time it was really nice to go back and see everything there, the place where I grew up. But it wasn't long enough now just yet to miss Hungary. I only miss my family and friends there, but not really the place, and I definitely don't really miss the life I was living there. And about why I left Hungary, well, I first left Hungary when I finished university to move here to my boyfriend. I will tell you more about that later. And ever since that, I only spent a long time in Hungary because of the pandemic, as you know it. And when will I go back? Well, I don't really know yet. Eventually, I'm sure I will visit back. My dream would be to be able to go to Hungary to visit my family every year for like a few months. So I hope eventually it will come to that. But I don't have plans going back permanently. We came to Clark Freeport Zone now. It's so interesting that this complete area, not just the Freeport Zone and not just the global city, but all these roads leading to these places look so different than any other area of the nearby provinces where I've been before. There are completely no tricycles, only a few jeepneys, and everything is quite empty, and the roads are so wide, and the whole just landscape and the road is just completely different. Now I'm just walking because they told us that in this area it's not allowed to have a bike ride on the motorcycle for some reason. This park is so pretty though with these trees, I really like them. There's a lot of military in this area, like those military jeeps. This is the Air Force City Park and there are a lot of cool aircraft displayed. It's so cool that it's like literally a museum, but there's not even a fence or anything. You can just come up to these vehicles and just touch them. I think you could even sit inside. That's really cool. The Freeport Zone. We just stopped at picnic grounds. It's a really pretty area with beautiful trees. It's a very nice place to relax. So while we are here, I will answer another question, and it's the most asked question that all of you guys want me to answer, is how I met my Filipino boyfriend. I met him many years ago while I was still studying in university. I was studying as a foreign language communicator, so I was studying different languages. So we met online because I was in a lot of different websites which was designed for foreigners to be able to talk to each other and learn about different cultures and different languages. So we met on a website like that and started talking, and we were talking, and then after, when I finished my studies, we decided to meet. So I came to the Philippines. I always wanted to try to live somewhere other than Hungary, because before that I never even went outside of Hungary. I only went to like nearby European countries for like day trips, and that's it. So I decided to come to the Philippines to meet him, and then I permanently moved here after. After we moved together, my boyfriend Jonathan also visited Hungary to meet my family and friends there, so we spent some time also there together. So basically that's the story of how we met. And then those of you who've been watching my videos before could already see him, because I was making some YouTube videos before too, and he was already in my videos since we were already together that time. And then after I went to Hungary, we decided that I'm going back to Hungary just temporarily. It was supposed to be a short-term thing, so we can both save money faster and easier separately for our future. And then, as you know, the pandemic happened and my stay in Hungary was a lot longer than I planned it. So it was some really difficult time since we were separated for so long. But luckily, as you know, now I'm back and we are reunited again. So basically that's our story. And many of you are asking, like, why is he hiding? Why is he not in the vlogs? And he's not hiding. You can always see him a little bit in my videos, and maybe he will be in my videos even more in the future. But he's more of like a private person, so he's not like me that I will just talk to the camera all the time, and that's okay. He's always with me and helping me film my videos, and you will definitely be able to see him here and there. Like that he is right now on the other side of the table. Oh. Magkano? 50 peso. Okay. Dito. Ooh. Thank you. Ooh, I got a flute. No. Jonathan is recommending to play you a song on this, but I don't think you will like that. Don't laugh. Oh well, I tried. These locals who live in the area are making often like handmade products. For example, like this flute, it's hand carved and hand painted, made from a bamboo. So it's really good to buy this to support them. So I got distracted with the flute answering my question, but I think I covered everything that I wanted. And if you have other questions related to this topic or anything else, then you can just let me know in the comments and I will talk more about it in another video. We made it to SM and got the tickets for the movie, but it's only for later, so we are going to look around first and get some food, and then after that we are finally going to see the movie. I'm so excited. We used to go to cinema a lot together, always watching Marvel movies, and we couldn't do it for so long because of the pandemic, so now I'm really excited. We found a coffee shop where you can buy different kinds of coffees from different areas of the Philippines, Benguet, Kalinga, Sagada. That's so cool. I'm going to try this Kalinga Brew Premium now. But there are so many choices. You can try a lot of different type of coffees. There's even flavored ones. That's really cool. Now it's the next day. I didn't vlog anymore yesterday because we just watched the movie and then didn't stop anywhere interesting on the way home, but I really liked Clark and I want to go back soon because now watching the movie took a lot of our time, but I know there's a lot more to see in the area. So I would like to ask for your recommendations, like what to visit, where to eat when I'm going back to Clark. Now we are just outside because we will try to do some outdoor cooking. We are preparing for like camping experience. We will try to make a local dish, and I will also finish answering some of your questions since I couldn't include so much during my day yesterday. This is my cute neighbor. I showed them to you guys in my Instagram story and you really thought they were so cute, so now here they are in the vlog. And the little baby who was just born like a week ago. We are trying to make tortang talong, so we are grilling the eggplant first. So I'm going to just answer these other questions quickly. So how's my in-laws treating me while I'm staying with them? Well, I didn't actually stay with them, only for like 3 days when I first moved to the Philippines, and then after we moved somewhere else with my boyfriend, but luckily I can only say good things. Everyone is always really nice to me. Oh, and hi to Sean Talusan, who is the godson of my boyfriend Jonathan. He is moving to Canada soon, so I want to wish him good luck. And another question, what's the most beautiful place I've ever seen? And many of you were asking similar questions, like my favorite location in the Philippines. I actually made a video ranking my top 10 favorite places I've ever visited in the Philippines. I will leave the link to that, but my best experience and the most beautiful place I've seen here is in Puerto Princesa, the firefly watching. I explained that in that video, but that was such an unreal experience. The beautiful fireflies on the trees while we were boating through the river, and then those bioluminescent planktons underwater, which made the water glow like some kind of Disney movie. It's the best experience I've ever had and the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, and I really want to go back to Puerto Princesa to see it again. Do you want to become a permanent resident of the Philippines? And you guys are asking, are you staying in a tourist visa in the Philippines or you're a permanent resident? Right now I'm only staying here with a tourist visa so far. I definitely want to get a permanent visa in the future and hopefully a permanent residentship, but right now my only way to stay here is with a tourist visa, and if I will get a permanent one, I will definitely update you and tell you about my process. How do you find the Tagalog language? Do you find it easy to learn and pronounce? Well, I think Tagalog is not the easiest language ever, but the fact that I've been staying here for long and I hear it every single day around me makes it a little bit easier. At least the pronunciation is really easy to me because it's quite similar to how we pronounce things in Hungarian, so at least that's a help. But remembering the words and the grammar is the difficult part, but I think I'm slowly getting there. The fact that I hear people talking in Tagalog around me every day makes it a lot easier than when I was just trying to learn it in Hungary in my room. Ooh, there's some smoke from the talong. I think it's ready. One last question. Will you include more hiking and trekking adventures on your channel? Definitely yes. Like I told you before, we really want to get into more hiking and camping eventually. We are actually going on just a really short hike tomorrow, but I'm definitely going to vlog that also. And in the future I want to do longer and more difficult hikes and camping, and I want to document all those adventures also. When I posted my last hiking video, you guys been commenting that I should try to hike Mount Apo, which is the tallest mountain here in the Philippines. That's definitely a plan of mine, but only in the future, since that's the tallest and most difficult hike here. I think I need to practice first with like easier locations. Plus, doing such a big hike need a lot of like professional equipment and gear, and I'm still collecting those, but one day I definitely want to climb Mount Apo. The tortang talong is ready, and now that I'm vlogging it, it's the ugliest tortang talong I've ever made. I promise I can make better, proper looking one. This is my most favorite quick and easy local dinner, and I eat it of course with liquid seasoning on the rice and banana ketchup. So now I'm just going to enjoy the dinner, and after we are getting ready for tomorrow's hike. So this is the end of this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please subscribe, and I will see you next time in my next vlog. Bye!